Here's hoping I'm not zoomed in weird. Hello, hi, it's Monday. Welcome to the vlog, part 1. I don't know what I'm doing, it's Monday, hi. My body is not having a good time today. I think it's because I went to bed at 9:30, but then I woke up at 5. So not feeling the greatest. Today, I am going to finish the Count Your Lucky Stars, which is by Alexandria Bellafleur. I have this as an ARC. I liked her other book, even though it was a, I think, Pride and Prejudice retelling. And then I also finished Mistress of All Evil, which is the Serena Valentino books, the villain retellings. I finished that today. And also the Mirror Season, which is by Anna Marie Macklemore, and it's a really good book. Very, 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 very heavy though. I would definitely read what trigger warnings you can find and proceed accordingly, because it is incredibly heavy. Very good, just incredibly heavy. So I would just proceed with caution when it comes to that. Essentially, it's about assault and romance, kind of, and identity, and it's about a lot. It's very good though. I enjoyed it a lot. It was kind of hard to rate because, you know, at 5 stars you want to say that it felt good to read, but it didn't feel good to read. But that was kind of the point. And, you know, interestingly, the magic in it was really good and well done. The undertones of magic in it compared to the Gatsby retelling that came out the other day, a couple months ago. That was supposed to be like a magical Gatsby retelling where the magic, I couldn't fucking tell you anything about it. Whereas the magic in the Mirror season, I could actually tell you about, and how it helped her, you know, see what other people wanted and that kind of thing. I could actually talk about it. The other one, couldn't tell you about it, didn't really get it. So yeah, that's the plan, though, is to finish Count Your Lucky Stars. I'm enjoying it so far. What I like about the way that Alexandria kind of does the sex scenes is that they are pretty much the bulk of a chapter. It leads into one chapter, and then it finish the end of the chapter, and not a whole lot of conversation happens in those parts. So I can skim them, because reading them with my eyes, I have to be in the right headspace to read smut that feels, I have to be in the right headspace for smut, and I'm not right now, so I just wasn't interested in reading them. And so skimming it, I was like, oh, okay, cool, this is not quite as much as I was expecting, so that's good. I'm trying to limit reading to one audiobook a day if I can, and reading with my eyes where I can. The issue is that you know, today I've already finished the audiobooks for the day, and I'm just what now? I have 4 more hours at work. What do I do now? I will see how it goes, though. I'm going to watch YouTube videos is what I'm going to try and do, to fill my brain with content without speed reading books and then feeling overwhelmed trying to explain the books that I read, because while I do understand them and can tell you about them, sometimes when I update the blog, I'm like, what did I read? 12 different books today, and it just feels like a lot, so we're trying to limit that, you know? But I'm gonna go. I got a couple of tickets to take care of. Okay, thanks, bye. Hello, happy Tuesday. How are we doing today? I am fucking exhausted. I definitely forgot to eat until after I did ballet, and then my fiance was like, oh, this is what I'm having for lunch. What are you having for lunch? Which is a really slick way of asking if I've eaten today. Which is a fair question. I'm not mad about it, to be very clear. I read a book or 2. I finished Blood Countess by Lana Popovich. So the story was really good. It's kind of a retelling or a historical reimagining of Elizabeth Bathory, right? Elizabeth Bath, who's the serial killer. And the issue with that, there's no direct issue with that. The issue I have is that Lana's writing is too much for me. It's a lot of words without saying anything, a shit ton of filler, and I just lose interest really, really quickly. Luckily, this was the audiobook, which for me, I think is better because it kind of forces me to sit through the book to get to the parts that I'm excited about or interested in. But the ending was really good, and so it was really hard because I want to rate it 3 stars, but I also want to rate it 4 stars because it was a really cool imagining of that story that I think is interesting, but I didn't like the writing. So, like, you know, but I read that. I am going to start Poison Priestess today in a minute, and I also read Take Me With You When You Go by David Leviathan, and that was actually way better than I expected. I had very low expectations for my own personal enjoyment, and that's mostly because it's a contemporary, and I don't know, I didn't really know what to expect in it, I guess, and it turned out to be way more interesting and enjoyable than expected. I was very invested in the character development, and I really like books that are written in the way that, like, this one's written in emails, and I really like those books. I feel like you get a lot of story, like a lot more story than you would maybe think in those, and that might be mostly because of my, like, lack of visualization skills and whatnot. Anyway, yeah, my body feels off. Cool. I did eat, just so we're all clear. So if it still feels off, I may go lay down, but I am going to start Poison Priestess. Right? Priestess? Yeah, that's what it's called. I'm going to start that now, and I will let you know if I have the same opinion about Lana's writing. She's the one who wrote Payback's a Witch, and I didn't love that one. So, yeah. I get my hair done tomorrow, so I will hopefully bring you guys along with me, and that'll be fun. And then I'm going to my parents' house for my dad's birthday. So, happy birthday to Papa Mouse. This will be much later. This will be mid-October when this comes out, so it will be like Bella's birthday and my fiance's birthday week, I think, when this video comes out, so happy birthday to them. I only know that because I just scheduled the video for last week's vlog. I just got it edited and scheduled. But yeah, I'm gonna go. I got a lot of stuff to do today, so I'll catch you guys later. Okay, thanks, bye. This is going to be a rant, so I am just, not even a rant, maybe a discussion is the better word here. I'm in the middle of rearranging furniture, who's shocked, and I had YouTube on in the background. Anyway, this is a really long video, basically for me to say, your opinion sucked. Doesn't know how I feel about this. Yeah, I'm gonna go and finish what I'm doing, but hope you enjoyed my ranting. Okay, bye. Hello, good morning. It's Wednesday. I have my hair appointment today, so I am getting ready for that, because I'm also, I think, going to hang out with James. James is who does my hair, and they blocked the day out so we could hang out because we went to cosmetology school together. Okay, we went to cosmetology school together, and I miss them. So, like, we haven't been able to hang out, especially since I moved to the city, which is, like, silly because we should have hung out already, you know? We live this close to each other, like, So yeah, very excited about that. I am getting my roots done and a haircut. Hopefully I'll get some footage, but you never know. I might get distracted. I did finish my bookshelves yesterday. I was rearranging them again for the 8,000th time, and I really like them. Hopefully I will get a chance to show you guys in a minute, but I was rearranging my bookshelves, and my old bookshelf started to tilt again, so I had to like stop filming so that I could, just in case something, you know, fell on top of me. I didn't want like that on camera, right? Because one of my bookshelves just like crashed down, like the shelf on the bookshelf. And so I was messing with that, and I realized that the bookshelf was tilting again, which is an issue that that old bookshelf has, because it has like this backing that is basically like a piece of flimsy cardboard. It's not very, okay, the moths in this house are really testing my patience. It's really flimsy, and the other bookshelf has like a much more secure situation, so it's just kind of like, you know, and so I installed L brackets. I had ordered the L brackets like a long time ago for that bookshelf specifically because it was tilting, but I like just didn't install them because I was like, you know, I'm never going to move this bookshelf again. I really like where it's at in my room, and it works well with my setup. And why did I think that, you know? Because I know me, and I always end up moving stuff. So like, because I am in my room so often that I get bored. And I'm like, how can I make my space even more efficient? So that's what I did, was I rearranged my bookshelves again, but I had to install the L brackets because I just was tired of like constantly having to re-hammer back in that cardboard part. So hopefully the L brackets keep it from tilting, because theoretically it, like it's an L shape, and it holds those pieces together without the back, like regardless of the back. I did put the back, like I made sure the back was on there, but it rips super easy through the nails, so hopefully that, you know, doesn't happen. But if it does, I'm thinking that the L brackets will keep it from being worse. How many times am I going to say L brackets in this fucking video? In this update. This morning I read Readathon Remembrance, which is a book, I would say like a childhood rereads, but I'm not doing a series on it. I read a couple of those books growing up, which is really interesting because I grew up very Christian, and they did not like witchcraft, so I don't know who let me have these books. But I read those books growing up, and they're very witchy. The only thing is that they're Wiccan, inherently Wiccan. I am not Wiccan. Witch, yes. Wiccan, no, because I'm not into that white male, culturally appropriative, patriarchal, masks itself as feminist. It was made by a fucking man. I'm not into that, personally. If you are, more power to you. And I know that it's like adjusted and changed and stuff. Its history is just like not very appealing to me, for many of the same reasons that the history of Christian religion is not very appealing to me. And no hate to Christians either. I just have a lot of religious trauma. So I read that. It was really good. For what it was. But the thing with those books is that like constantly every book is about this girl who, Clara, I think is her name. She has these dreams where someone dies, and at first she doesn't believe the dreams, and then she pays for it because like they're real predictive dreams, and whatever. And every single book her friends are like, well, we have to look at this realistically. Do you? Because like for the last 3 years of y'all's life, she's been having these dreams and predicting the deaths of your friends and been 100% right. So like, I don't know, if it was me, I would just believe my friend at that point. You know, maybe that's crazy, but I would just believe my friend at that point. And then I finished Poison Priestess by Lana Popovich. Much like the rest of Lana Popovich's books, which I have discussed already. A lot of words, not a lot of saying stuff. This one was not that good. It wasn't even like a, well, I don't know what to rate this situation. Like, I just didn't enjoy it as much as I did Blood Countess. And you don't have to, like, they're not like a series continuation. They are a series, but they are not like, you have to read one to understand the other. They're about, like, famous murderesses, women. And I just didn't enjoy it as much. Maybe it's because I prefer brutal murder to poisoning. I I don't know. Also finished A Letter to Three Witches. And like, I know that I said, originally, I said, listen, I know not to take this that seriously. It's probably not going to be all that good, but it's practical magic vibes. I'm aware I said all of that, but it was bad, y'all. Okay, this wing needs like psychiatric help, and the other wing is getting a degree. Yeah, it wasn't good. There were lots of plot holes. I knew going into it, though. I knew, like, I shouldn't take this book this seriously. Like, it doesn't seem like a book that should be taken that seriously. Very, like, kind of silly and lighthearted, and I knew all of that. I knew all of it going in. And I still, while reading it, was like, this is so fucking stupid. Like, there's so many plot holes. The characters are caricatures of what any real person would be. And it just wasn't good. I am going to start Mother Knows Best, which is the next book in the Villains series, the Disney Villains series. Not to be mistaken with the Katie Roberts Villains series. This one is young adult. It is, I believe, about the villain in Rapunzel, Tangled. I don't remember her name, but it's apparently about her, which is fine and dandy. So that's what I'm going to start. I'm going to hopefully finish it today, but we'll see. I have been doing pretty decently with limiting the amount of books that I read a day. So I'm not like rushing to finish it. It's fine if I don't finish it. I can finish it tomorrow. Which is kind of nice because I've gotten some books in Libby, right? Yeah, Libby. And I had them on hold, and like they were on hold in the kind of way that like you never really know when you're gonna get them. And so I am really glad that I am doing what I'm doing with my TBR, because when I make a TBR, I'm committed to it. So I'm really glad that I have been limiting how many books I try to schedule, because I can actually read those books. So that's nice. I'm gonna finish my makeup though and get ready to go. I will try and show you guys my bookshelves before I leave for the day though. Okay, thanks, bye. Hi, I did not film while I got my hair done, but I did just film 2 sit-down videos, so. This is the new bookshelf setup. Do you like it? I like it. I like that it's rounded. I didn't film yesterday because I was tired. I didn't sleep, but I read The Husbands, which like, amazing. It was amazing. The Husbands was super good. I also finished Mother Knows Best by Serena Valentino. That was pretty solid. Not my favorite of the Villains books, but it was pretty good. But The Husbands by Chandler, something with a B, is like Stepford Wives, but gender-bent husband. But then it pings this like very specific thing that pisses me off, which is when men do like the bare minimum for their children. Like, I don't know, watching them, and they're like, think they deserve like a pat on the back for it, for the bare minimum. But they don't like thank their wives for making sure their children don't die. Literally. It's a huge pet peeve of mine. It's a huge pet peeve of mine, and so I'm really glad that, not glad, but I enjoyed that there was a book written about it. It was like really frustrating, and then also like jarring the whole time, and you're like stressed out the whole time, and I enjoyed it. And then I read, today I finished the Monster Brew Cormorant? I don't know. By Scott Dickinson. Didn't enjoy it. Did not enjoy it, actually. Brew didn't seem like the same character, and that was weird. Yeah, I didn't like that. And also, the last book was a little bit hard for me to follow intellectually. This one, I couldn't fucking tell you what was happening. Like, I know what happened, right? I get the general overview of the book, but down to the nitty-gritty, no fucking idea. And the last book, like, there was this whole ordeal with Brew's sexuality, and like the way it was treated was very different than this book. And Brew was also like very secretive and mysterious in the first book, and in this second book she was like screaming all of her thoughts and feelings to anyone that would listen. And it was just very strange. There was not enough that happened in the first book for her to be this way in this second book, in my opinion. So I didn't super love that. I also finished The Resting Place by Camilla Sten today. I enjoyed Camilla Sten's first book that I read. Do I remember what it's called? No, not right now. But I enjoyed it. It was kind of like the Blair Witch Project. And this was no different. I enjoyed it a lot. Do I think that it could have been done a little bit faster paced and would have benefited from that? Yes. But I think that's kind of the difficult thing with slow burn horror. Not slow burn thrillers, but slow burn horror, is that, like, if you take it too slow, you risk losing your audience, but if you take it too fast, then your audience is like, I feel like this went from 0 to 100 and I can't catch my breath. So, you know. Also, Iron Widow literally just came in. I didn't expect it for another couple of days since Barnes & Noble has been sending books out late. Like, I didn't get Bloody Spade until like a full week late. And so that's weird, but alright. What else did I read today? I'm almost done with Feathertide. It's not my favorite. It's fine. The pacing's weird. I've been complaining about pacing a lot. Maybe it's just me. But the pacing's weird. It's not my favorite. Tomorrow I'm starting Tristan Strong. Not tomorrow. Monday I'm starting Tristan Strong. Destroys the world, or whatever he does to the world. And I'm excited about that. Excited to continue that. And I might read The Devil Makes 3. It's a physical book that I've just like had and haven't had time to read. So maybe I'll take some time to read it. I'm home this weekend, so I don't have like a whole lot going on. I was like in sit-down video mode there, and we're finally like coming back out of that. Sorry. Picked up my meds today. That was great. I got my hair done, so it's like very blonde again, which is great. We also cut a good bit off, and this time James styled it. I didn't fucking do anything. James styled it curly and then continued to cut some of it so that it blended a little bit better with my curl pattern, which I really liked. I really like that. But it's still the same cut that I have when it's straight. So yeah, and it's still pretty long. I'll be interested to see how long it is in another 6 months, because my hair kind of like stopped growing at one point, and when I started taking care of it curly, it all of a sudden like started growing again. And especially since I bleach it, it's kind of shocking that it is so healthy, and it is. It's very weird. That's it. I'm gonna go make dinner though and take this makeup off. No, I have to take thumbnails and then I'm gonna take this makeup off. I will hopefully check back in later this week. I'm gonna do some more rearranging of my room. I have stuff coming in the mail for that. But I won't show you guys that until later. The really funny thing is that today a vlog came out where I rearranged my room. It's when I moved these bookshelves the first time and then moved the desk. Basically flipped it. And it was really funny that it came out because I literally just the day before, no, 2 days before, did all of this. So, yeah. I had to install L brackets on this. I hope it does. I hope I never have to move this fucking bookshelf again. I'm going to have to, and I'm hoping the L brackets helped, but we'll see. I'm really glad that I didn't put the tilt. There's like a tilt protector that you can put on it that keeps it from falling forward, and I was a little bit nervous about that tilting forward when I first put it up against this wall, because this wall is not like, this floor leans, the floor is like uneven. I was a little bit worried about that originally, and I was gonna put the protectors up, but I didn't because I'm lazy, and I'm glad I didn't, because then I wouldn't have been able to move my bookshelves as much as I do. So yeah, I'm also getting 3 more floating bookshelves so that I can turn my bed, and those are coming today or tomorrow, and I will put books up when I put books up there, as well as like a projector and some other stuff. But I'm gonna put books up there, which means I'm gonna have more shelf space, at least 6 books worth of shelf space. So I do have a couple manga coming in too, and like I said, Iron Widow just came in, and then Bloody Spade came in, and it's I don't know where I'm gonna put it. So, and then Cute Mutants Volume 5 also is gonna come out. I'm missing a book. Oh no, I'm not. I know where it is. It's not missing. Eventually I'm just gonna have like a bookshelf of Cute Mutants books, and I'm not mad about it. So. But yeah, I'm gonna go eat food. It's 3 p.m. but I'm hungry now, so I'm gonna eat something. I hope you guys are having a good day. I will check back in later, hopefully. Okay, thanks, bye. Hello, it's Monday. I'm gonna close the vlog out here. It's already quite long, I think. Maybe. No, I think it's quite long. I think it's about 20 minutes long. over the weekend, all I did was finish Feather Tide, and then I also finished rearranging my room, so I will definitely try and do a film of that situation, what that looks like now. As you can see, my bed is definitely on a different wall. So I will try and do that for y'all. I am getting ready for bed though, so did I do my makeup to film a sit-down video and then promptly not film that sit-down video? Yes, but it's fine. I will film it tomorrow. I hope that you guys had a great day. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I understand if you didn't, though, it was my life, so that makes sense. I am going to go to bed though. Hope you had a great day. Okay, thanks, bye.
It's kinda crazy, the kinds of things life throws at you. I never knew I'd feel so safe in your arms. Now you're all I need. It wasn't long before I knew that I fell for you and you had my heart. As fast as the seasons changed, my heart was stolen. Parts of me that were broken found love. And no amount of distance can change how I'm feeling, 'cause I know this is real. I'm so happy that you're mine. Nothing in this world can make me feel the way that you do. Feels like I'm dancing on moonlight.